I don't teach dogs how to swim. They know how to swim. I try to teach them that they are capable of helping themselves and they don't need to panic if they should unexpectedly find themselves in the water. My light-colored girl here, she's more hesitant than my red girl. So I've got the baby shark light vest on her, and I'm directing her with a long line. She's just walking back and forth with me across the first step. And she seems pretty content to do so, and I'm also lucky that she's food motivated. I'm sure she'd rather be doing something else, but she'll play along. Now, today is their second swim lesson. Watch right here, there. I knew I was going to have to force my red girl to take a step and get into the water led by the line. She panicked, she didn't want to, but she's been trained and she knows when I'm not taking no for an answer. And she's finding out it wasn't that big of a deal. She can easily walk through the water. No need for drama. Going back to me making Frannie get in the water. If you play this back, I want you to watch how I do not look back at her. I expect her to try to move the other way. I don't give a lot of verbalization, telling her it's okay, begging her to come in. It's really just a baby step, and I insist that she do it. And once again, they're trained, so they do have some composure over themselves and some trust in me. Okay, here we go. Big move for red girl. It's warm out and I'm motivated to get her wet, so I figure we might as well go ahead and make a big move and get in the water. This is her first time in the water without her life vest. The life vests in these lessons are to give them buoyancy so they don't have to solely rely on their own strength to keep themselves up. And that's a nice intermediate step that gives them confidence. But Red Girl showed me that she has natural skills. So I knew she could do it without the life vest. She has practiced in the past with the life vest and passed with flying colors. So our challenge today is to work without it. And I'm giving her gradual steps today by just taking her out in the water a few feet, letting her go to the steps, and the next time I'm going to take her out even further, and the third time even further than that. So I'm showing her that she has the skills to make the distance, to get to the steps, to get herself out. This is her second run. And I also will walk them in different directions to change the view, to teach them to find the steps. And there she goes on her own. So easy for her. Give her a little smoochie. No need to rush the whole deal. We're just hanging out, having a good time. At least that's what I'm trying to convey. All right, third rep for her. She's coming out a little bit further. And there she goes. All right, it's time for Marybelle to stretch a little bit. She panics, she starts flailing when she gets in the water. She'll get better though. She was better from her first lesson. And there she goes. I don't like this. It gives her a lot of help in getting out. It takes them a while to build up their muscles to move through the water and get out the steps when they don't necessarily have the DNA for it. She'll always take a cookie. We have visitors. You can tell this is Red Girl's forte. She didn't care to get out of the water. She's going to excel at this.
It's a good thing she likes snacks. Good girl, Marybelle. I'm not getting anywhere. Dang it. Good girl. Wow. There you go.
She figured it out and fixed it for herself. It's really important to let them problem solve in this situation. Little bitty baby steps.
It really worth the snack. I don't know. Yeah. Woo. Good girl, Marybelle. Good girl. Come on. Good girl.
I don't condone all the excessive
So good now.
praise. It's too excitable. But, people are going to be themselves. But if you're doing it, I want to encourage you to remain calm. You can praise, but you can praise calmly at the same time. It was a big move for Marybelle as she jumped into the water. Not necessarily of her own doing, but she learned that she can do it. This kind of confidence building will spread to other areas.
Ready? You did such a good job, baby shark. I bought little
And just FYI, Marybelle always rolls over like that when you interact with her. Pretending she's submissive is her game. I have a certain amount of time here to give them their lesson, but I'm not at all bothered by having visitors stop by. By keeping it unregimented, the dogs get to decompress for a few minutes here and there in between exercises. Frannie exhibits little playfulness as she learns to romp through the water. And I gave her a cookie for coming over to me. I'm about to give her another cookie just for hanging out. Just a little old fashioned positive association. One more time for Miss Frannie to take a spin before we call it.